Hello, we'll be continuing more of Tales of Berseria tonight. I don't remember what I did last time, so... Oh, well, I'm still here at least. Oh yeah. I got Snake Lady, who was obnoxious to fight. Wonder where this is at. Port Cadnex, okay. Also expedition.
Our scout ship has returned! Eye of newt and mushroom spore, tender parts of prickle boar!
It's a good rhyme. Double skill.
Show him how Ifried's crew can sail.
Oh yeah, I forgot that reduces time. That's good to get right now instead of later. Since if it was at the end of the stream, obviously it wouldn't matter. Since weirdly it seems to take out of game time for this, which is still a little strange to me. It makes you wonder if you constantly change. Where am I going? Oh yeah. If you constantly change the system time, if it
Hey
would...
Eleanor, I was wondering,
Oh yeah, I forgot
do
about
you
this.
think I hurt
Figured you
Medusa
couldn't teleport
saying
from
that
this.
stuff to her back there?
I suppose you might have. But I was thinking the exact same things you were. Losing a mother. It's always a tragedy. I'm glad you stepped in and stopped her.
Thanks.
What? Why are you there?
That Eleanor. I swear, she feels way more responsibility for everything than she needs to. You think we need to worry? What if she pushes too far and erupts with malevolence?
Malevolence is born out of many things. A prideful ego, the self-righteousness that turns a blind eye to one's inner contradictions. Eleanor's different.
You mean like the shepherd?
She's mindful of her ego and strives to confront her inconsistencies of character.
She has a purity of heart that won't be tainted by the emotions that create malevolence. No other quality is as essential for an exorcist.
So she's probably okay?
For now, at least. But human hearts can be fickle things. Who knows what the future holds?
As we've seen with Velvet.
I doubt you got anything to worry about. For most exorcists, purity is a construct of the Abbey's teachings. But Eleanor, she's the real deal.
She's not your average exorcist, I'll give you that.
Purity is handy for any exorcist. But more than that, it's a rare and precious temperament for living. Everybody's got an ego and certain internal contradictions to some degree. Facing one's own ugliness in an honest manner is never easy. To be a normal human is to live carrying malevolence. It's just how much you let it control you that varies.
I guess malevolence might just be a fact of life, huh? But Artorias can't accept that.
We can do this!
That was tricky. Well,
Stop fooling around.
that was the thing.
But I'm serious about my fooling around!
Oh yeah, the rabbit ears. Also, apparently I've never gotten Ember Ribbon before. And yes, that was necessary to do. Oh, hello. More cutscene.
Well, I don't see anything out of the ordinary.
Yeah, that's a little strange. I forgot about
Let's
that.
slip through town and head for Titania before that changes.
Suddenly. Oh, okay. Never mind. It's so dark here.
So this is your secret hideout.
Yeah.
Once I get free, you
That's a
won't
little
stand
weird
a
that you go back
chance.
to an area. What?
You all had
hello,
better
Magic
sleep
Chains.
with one eye open.
Look how worried I am.
Welcome back!
Hey!
That's Kamoana.
Meet your new daughter.
She's the same age as Diana. Did the Abbey really turn someone so young into a Therian?
Daughter, meet your surrogate mother. Aw.
Eleanor!
Medissa, please, would you be able to talk to her?
That was a weird
Is this
choice.
a trick? Kamoana may be a Therian, but deep down, she's still a normal little girl who misses her mother.
It was a bit of a
I
ballsy
can't
move.
do anything to console her, no matter what I try. But if it were you...
You okay? You can call me Medissa, all right? Do I scare you, honey?
A little, but not as much as Velvet and Dial.
Wow.
But don't you think I'm scary?
Nope. There's nothing about you that's scary.
I had a bad dream earlier. My mommy said I looked scary and that she didn't want me anymore.
She would never. Your mother would never think that about her daughter.
But how do you know?
Because I'm a mother too. Mothers always love their children, no matter what. No matter if we die. No matter how the world changes. There's nobody who loves you more in the world
Well, that was easy.
than...
It's okay. You don't have to cry.
Emotional manipulation.
I hope
Sorry.
Kamoana and Medissa won't have to feel so lonely anymore.
Yeah, trying to
I mean,
stop
that's
the
not why Eleanor
waterworks
did,
gets old
but
fast.
It works.
Listen, if it's not too personal, was your mother,
She's dead. I lost her when I was even younger than you.
oh. I'm sorry to hear that.
It's fine. It just means we've got things in common. So no feeling sad and alone, okay?
Oh no, I'm fine. I don't feel lonely or anything, I swear.
The blush.
What's gotten into you? You're so strange sometimes.
No, I'm not.
Eleanor, I'll have you watch over Kamoana and Medissa.
Yes, of course. I'd be honored. Thank you.
Are exorcists supposed to be so polite to a grand poobah of calamity or whatever?
Sure, why not? Besides, the Demon Lord ought to not
What?
trouble herself over such trivialities.
Velvet, Grimoire's calling for you. She says to bring Laphicet and meet her at the observation tower.
Got it.
We better get going then.
Alright, let's see if we can find the watchtower. I think I know where it is. Hey, it's the eagle thing. Aw. Poor Dial. Oh, that was leftover dialogue from the danger zone, even though that's not what it's called. Danger zone. Think I'm supposed to go this way. And there's stairs going up, so that's promising. Nope. Not the right way. Ooh, souls though. Worth. Eight souls? Yeah. The herb wasn't back either. Just the herbs are no longer respawning, which is weird. I wonder if you have to be in a specific zone for a certain amount of in-game time. I almost considered not going all the way to that one.
Hey, do you all have mothers?
What?
Hmm?
Oh.
Where'd that question come from?
Well,
I wasn't sure who he was
after
asking
hearing that
first.
Velvet, Kamawana, and Eleanor all lost their parents, I just got curious.
My mother was a strict, frightening woman, but she died a long time ago.
I see.
I have no parents either. But the wicked witch
All
who
of
took
the
me in
orphans.
said I was born from a peach that floated down the river.
Coming from you, I'd almost believe that.
And you, Eisen?
We Malakim are formed from untainted mana. Sometimes humans are reborn as Malakim, but they retain no memory of their previous lives. In other words,
Ceres.
we don't have blood relations like humans do.
I see. By the time I was aware of anything around me, I was already tethered and being called number 2. I suppose having no mother means I don't have any memories before that. I told Medusa that losing a mother is painful, but I can't know how painful it is.
Go easy on him, Eisen. He's just a kid.
I'm just telling it like it is. But listen to me,
Wow,
Laffy said.
she is unusually
You
serious.
can share
there.
deep connections with other people, even if you don't have a biological family. Malakim, too, can
So
form
at least
precious
we have
bonds,
confirmation there
true
that,
friendships,
Malachi
even
could be
family.
reborn humans.
That's right. Your words wouldn't have stopped Medusa if
Even
they
though
weren't
it's sort of
true in your
obvious to
heart.
Ceres.
You really think so?
I'm sure of it.
It's far better than being a witch born from a peach.
Nonsense! There's no nobler way to be born! I have an everlasting friendship with a dog, a monkey, a pheasant, and Bienfu.
What?
I hope he's right.
What? I don't understand how those two sentences were related to each other. Okay. That's okay. So wait, what? That way. Okay. Wait, this. I almost forgot about this. Wait. Alright. That last sentence, by what her name? Maggie Lou seemed to have no context. Wait. Wait. Okay. Wait. Oh, I never noticed that this is a mirror of the other room. Have I never been back here? I'm a little confused now. Also, there's an inn here or something. So yeah, I've never been back here before. I don't think. That's interesting. Wonder if I missed dialogue
The
here. Oh,
oldest
hello.
known map of the world was made by... Wow, it took them decades!
You always look so happy when you've got your nose in a book. What's so interesting about the one you've got there?
It's a book about surveying. When I read it, I can imagine myself traveling afar and making maps of the world.
Well, we
It
are making
sounds like
maps.
so much fun.
I know just how you feel. I know Magilu and the others don't understand. But I just can't help but feel excited when I think about us completing a map of the entire world.
It's the thought of treasure that gets me more fired up.
Obviously,
No one
there's
asked you,
treasure
man.
waiting to be unearthed too, but that's more of a bonus on the side.
also
Crossing
reminds me, I
uncrossable
saw
oceans, going to
some Star
lands
Wars
where none
episode
have
1
gone
the other
before.
day.
The voyage itself, the dance with
and I
death.
forgot
These
how much
things
I like
hold
the
value
movie.
greater than that of any treasure.
Ah, adventure. Truly the romance
I actually
of the
think
quest
the movie,
we call
if Jar Jar
life.
Binks had not been
Laffy said
in the
you had a
movie,
map, didn't you?
be
The
one
one
of
you
the
dropped
best
when we
Star Wars
first met?
movies.
It's a world map I got when I was with the Abbey, but I only checked out the
To be
places
fair, I
really
think
close
it's still
by.
like
I could hardly call it
fourth or
adventure.
fifth for me.
There's more to adventuring
Probably
than visiting far-off lands and sailing stormy seas, you know. Adventures are about achieving your ambitions and leaping across the walls we've built to protect ourselves, no matter the danger that waits on the other side. There are no big or small adventures.
Even if I only went to Helavis and the Figal ice caps?
Think of it like this. When you sneaked out of town without the Abbey noticing, when you walked the land and compared it to your map, how did that make you feel?
It was scary, but fun. Exhilarating.
Then it was an adventure. The map you made within yourself is a treasure that's only yours.
Wow, my very own treasure.
More dialogue. That's a weird lighting effect.
Whoa, awesome.
I swear, the second he has a spare moment, he buries himself in his books.
Knowledge opens up bigger worlds. I imagine that back when Teresa was bossing him around, reading
Yeah.
was a fun escape, an adventure in and of itself.
What's up, you guys?
You're reading a pretty hard book there,
Hello,
aren't ya?
Dial.
This? It's about dinosaurs. It says that long before humans were around,
Yeah,
these
probably.
huge creatures ruled the world. There are so many different kinds, like tyrannosaurs and triceratops and brachiosaurs. They're all so cool.
They look like dragons to me.
They
Wait,
look similar, but
Why do
dinosaurs
they have the
couldn't
same-
live inside volcanoes,
why did
and
they
they
have the
didn't
same
do well in the
dinosaurs
cold
as us,
either.
even though they have
But they were crazy, huge,
none
and
of the
strong.
same animals
Nothing else could
as
even
us?
compete with them.
I bet they would have made for
don't
great
understand.
sparring partners. I think this Gigantospinosaurus might be my favorite.
Wait, is that a
Those
real
two
thing?
huge points jutting out from
Hold
both
on.
sides of its body make it look just like you and your two swords.
Actually,
Oh, that is
it's
a
also
thing.
known as the dual-bladed dragon.
Wow, it really does sound like a perfect match for me then.
Okay, so
why do they
if
have
they
our
weren't
dinosaurs?
dragons, what were they?
They look a lot like lizards.
Maybe they're like my ancestors or something.
Oh my.
But you used to be a
Dial's
human.
blushing there.
Damn, I think I might have gotten a bit too used to this new body of mine.
I wonder if their tails
That
can
was
fall off
awesome.
too.
I was busy looking at. Oh my god, more dialogue. Alright. I like how I'm just paying 100. Oh, hello.
Did you ever figure out if that bug was a stag or a rhinoceros beetle?
Actually, I still haven't really looked into it.
Why not? Weren't Rokuro and Aizen pretty curious to find out too?
They're why I haven't. They both have really strong opinions, and they both make a believable argument. And if I determined it was a new kind of beetle entirely, my decision would change the very
How?
course of their fates.
Their fates?
Yeah.
I think you're exaggerating
Exactly.
things.
Hey, what are you guys talking about?
We're still hashing out what that Rhinostagros really is. Kiddo here's holding off on his final decision because he's worried about how you'll take it.
You're both adults. Can't one of you just give in so we can move on?
It's
That's
a
not how it
rhinoceros beetle. I'm not backing down on that.
No, it's a stag beetle.
Yeah, how did
Why
you
not
think
just
this
take
was
off
going
the
to end?
pointy bits? Then we can all agree it's
There
just a
we
plain
go.
old beetle.
That's a good
Simple.
solution.
Sounds good to me.
Don't even joke about that. If you took away my swords, I wouldn't have anything left. Same thing goes for a stag beetle and its pincers.
And taking away a rhinoceros beetle's horns is disrespectful to its way of life,
What?
and to even suggest it is just plain wrong.
What?
No, if we're going to argue it out over this, we need to exhaust every possible angle before coming to a conclusion. It's the right thing to do.
What?
Madam Eleanor! Here's that field guide to rare insects of Midgand you wanted me to get you.
Thanks, Bienfu. Surely this book will
Nope.
have something about that bug. Yeah, here it is. This beetle's real name is Argonathocrassus, the thick-jawed beetle.
It's named for its jaws? That must make it a stag.
It's a drone beetle. The field guide says it's a really rare variety, too. I guess that's that.
Get.
No,
wrecked.
you're wrong. It's a brand new species. I call it the Laphicet rhinostagros. That's my decision, and I'm not backing down.
Stop. That's not how it works. Oh, hey, we're done. Oh, hello. Wait. Wait, what? Alright, I don't know where I'm supposed to go. Hey, Herb. Okay, how do I get here? To outer path. Somewhere over here. Oh, okay, really? What did... Oh, that's right, alright, I understand now. I thought that was Grimoire that was the text bubble, and it was those, all those dialogues. Wait. No, they said she wasn't at the South Watchtower. It's actually through this way. The puppet board going upstairs looks strange. Also, it seems like it goes really fast. Because, you know, the X direction isn't, or the X speed isn't changed, the Y speed is increased. So it is actually going faster when it's going up or down the stairs. Wait. Yeah, that's not what? Okay, alright. I see. That's weird. It was on the outer path section. I don't know. That's strange. So it's on the outer path section, but it's has its own entry. That's
You said that Molekim can have familial ties, but what makes you and your sister siblings if you're not related by blood?
Well, a very long time ago, I was born into this world from an Earth Pulse point up on a sacred mountain. I remained in that place for a long while, and then one day, she was born from the very same Earth Pulse point. Before we knew it, we had wound up living together under the same roof.
Are two Molekim always siblings if they come from the same Earth Pulse point?
No. The other Molekim were born there, but I never felt like they were my family. But something, I don't know what, was different with her. If she was sad, I'd feel sad. And if I was happy, she'd be happy too. She can be abrasive. But when she smiles, it's like nothing else. I swore to myself that whatever
Let's
happened,
talk about his
I
sister.
would
Makes
protect her.
me
I made a
consider
pendant from
wanting
a
to play
stone
Tales
on
of
that sacred
Berseria
mountain
again after this.
and gave it to her as a lucky charm.
And actually trying to go forward.
Of course,
but I
she just
dislike
wears
the
it as a
combat.
necklace.
And your pendant? Did she give that to you?
She had the same idea I had. She made
Wait,
the pendant
alright.
herself and gave it to me as a
That
good
pendant
luck
has
charm.
a weird connector chain.
Without either of us having mentioned a word of it beforehand, we each gave
That's
each other
weird.
pendants in the same shape on the very same day. That's when I really knew that what I had felt all along was true. We were brother and sister.
Is that her in the picture?
Yeah. It's a self-portrait she drew for me on the day I left home.
Did you draw her a picture of yourself?
No. I don't exactly have an artistic side.
Well, I'm sure that if you looked inside her pendant, you'd find a portrait of the person who matters most to her.
I hope so.
Yeah, and it would be nice if it was you.
Hey, Exhibition Zach.
Our
That felt
scout ship
fast.
has returned!
Woo!
Great. Let's do this one Rangetsu style, guys.
Force Islands.
Scout ship to...
Ah, there you two are.
Hi, teacher. Have you made progress deciphering the book?
I have indeed. It turns out there was a second counting song. I've already transcribed it. Would
Yay.
you read it aloud for us, child?
Sing it.
Okay.
Sing it.
When the 8 malevolences overflow, in the culmination of mankind's despair, Innominat will bring an end to all peoples and
What?
restore them to time immemorial.
What?
4 Empyreans shall wield a wrathful sword and cleave the great devourer, 2 asunder to sleep beneath the earth,
What?
as scarlet moonlight illuminates the evil.
That doesn't.
The nameless Empyrean hath one heart. The nameless
I don't
Empyrean
understand.
hath one body.
Oh, yet more delightful material to keep us awake at night.
If I'm understanding this right, it's discussing the specific nature of Innominat? That's what I believe, yes. When the 8 malevolences overflow in the culmination of mankind's despair, Innominat will bring an end to all peoples.
So, when the world is at peak malevolence, Innominat will use that power to bring an end to all. Is that it?
So it
He's
sounds
going to wipe out all of humanity?
Is that what the Abbey is after? Is that why they've been trying to bring back Innominat?
No, Artorias is not that kind of man. His 2 primary ideals are the many over one, and the restoration of order through will and reason. He sacrificed Laufey to protect this world, not to eradicate it.
You mean that's who he is as far as you know, yeah? People change, Velvet. Perhaps the shepherd gave up hope. Maybe he lost faith in mankind. Fools prone to sin, endlessly generating malevolence.
He's not like that. If that's all true, then what point was there in Laufey's death?
Is there anything else in that book?
Yes and no. This copy itself is incomplete. There ought to be further
Side
pages,
quests for
but they're
pages.
missing. For now, I've done all I can.
There must be an original somewhere, right?
Without it, I doubt the Abbey would be plotting Innominat's revival. We can be sure they have complete understanding of their Empyrean's nature.
But this was the only copy in the royal villa. If the original is out
Probably
there, who knows where it could be?
Artorias' pillow.
It's getting pretty late. Why don't we call it a day?
Yeah, let's get some rest.
That was an interesting reaction from Velvet. Oh, dialogues? Oh, hey, dialogues. We are literally in the same boat. I mean, clearly she is semi-justifying his death to herself, as in, like, at least maybe his death will save the world or something like that. Oh. What? Why is that a thing we're doing?
Hey, Lavi!